Manifestos are about change, and there are two basic types of change. You're either saying yes to something or you're saying no to something. Today I'm going to share 10 no manifesto examples. And make sure you stick around to the end where I'll share a simple two-part formula to help you write your no manifesto. The poster child for no manifestos is Yvonne Rainer's No Manifesto. I featured it in this video. Traditional dance tells a story through the movement of the dancers. But during the 1960s, experimental dance stopped doing this. Instead, they wanted to show how people move. And Yvonne Rainer's No Manifesto states 13 things dancers need to stop doing to achieve this. Over the last 20 years, more than 170 Australians have lost their lives due to a coward's punch. A coward's punch is when you hit somebody and they're not expecting it.
Smashing his head on the concrete.
Victim was knocked down cold.
With a single coward knockdown and killed.
This might be through a random attack or king hitting someone from behind. Former professional boxer Danny Green is leading the charge to stop the coward's punch. And the powerful thing here is the label, a coward's punch. Nobody wants to be called a coward. I'm not a Swiftie, no surprise there. But if you are, then you'll be all over this. Pop star Taylor Swift wrote a song called The Anti-Hero. And from this came the Anti-Hero Challenge. The challenge is to acknowledge your unique traits, including your chaotic or weird ones, but do it in a fun way. And this has inspired thousands of videos on TikTok and YouTube. Smoking causes 16 different cancers.
Smoking is only bearable because tobacco companies con you.
It costs our public health systems billions of dollars every year.
But no matter what they do to it, you're still inhaling the same toxic poisons.
And it follows that public health organisations around the world have strong campaigns to help you quit smoking.
This is the con that kills.
There is also a growing campaign worldwide to ban smoking completely. We call on the common man to rise up and revolt against this evil. Is this a call to arms against AI or the Nazis or vaccines? No, it was a call to arms against typographical ignorance. It's part of the Ban Comic Sans Manifesto. And it's because Comic Sans is a silly font. It's childish and far too casual. If you see evil in the world, you must stand up and write a manifesto to stop it. If you want more inspiring manifestos like this one, then hit the subscribe button. Single-use plastic is harmful to our health, our communities, our climate and our planet. Greenpeace are campaigning for a global treaty to stop plastic production and end the age of plastic. In 1984, Apple released an advertisement that was produced by Ridley Scott.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification.
It was only shown once on national TV during the Super Bowl.
In all history, a garden of pure ideology.
And it doesn't show a single Apple product or even a computer. In 1949, English author George Orwell wrote a book called 1984. It was about a dystopian world ruled by Big Brother. And in the year 1984, Apple was releasing its first Apple Macintosh onto the marketplace. They were a minnow in the computer world that was dominated by Big Blue, IBM. This manifesto example is a brand battle, not a social cause. And as a result, it's not as blunt and direct as many of the others on this list. Instead, it uses visual storytelling and a powerful metaphor to say no to a business competitor. Spread the word to end the word. That sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? The campaign started with the goal to end the use of the R word, retard, to describe people with intellectual disabilities. Since its launch in 2009, it's since morphed from a no campaign into a yes campaign. Now it's spread the word for inclusion. Slavery is the ownership of a person, and typically it means they are forced to work for you. While slavery was officially outlawed around the world decades ago, there are still more than 40 million people that are enslaved. And around a quarter, or 10 million of these, are children.
Slavery's closer than you think.
The campaign to end slavery continues.
It's therefore with great hope that I declare COVID-19 over as a global health emergency.
This no manifesto example is different from the others on the list. It's not saying we should end something, it's saying this has ended. It's like a ceasefire in a war, or a footballer saying, I retire. What have you ended that you need to declare to yourself or to other people? Which of these 10 no manifestos do you like the best? Add a comment down below and let me know. And here's the quick formula you can use to write your no manifesto. Simply write your no words down one side and your cause on the other. Put them together and you have the basics for your no manifesto. And if you want more manifesto examples, check out this playlist. And if you want to write a manifesto, then check out this playlist.